Hi, everybody. Welcome back to In the Cards and Stars for our podcast live stream this week. Okay, we've got a lot of tea to spill, you guys. This was a good one. I'm so excited. We have such good tea. Okay, let's just jump right in. And then as you guys show up in the live, say hi, let me know how you're doing. I want to know how everybody's feeling today. This is the Capricorn full moon. If you guys are patrons or members, you can expect a video popping up this evening from me where I'm going to pull some cards for you guys and we're going to talk a little bit more in depth about it. But I will say, just in general, that tonight's full moon is really about focus and, all those Capricornian things like goal setting. You may have had some breakthroughs, but this is a really good, solid energy. So I hope you guys are feeling good. Okay. Now let's dive into some of these stories. Okay. First of all, well, I'm going to wait on this one because I know a lot of you guys do follow the Luke Newton tea. My first one was to confirm something that we did last time when we read on Luke Newton, but I'm going to come back to that because I want to wait until Gunyar shows up and some of the Luke, the Luke crew. Hey, Chrissy, how's it going? Welcome. Hey, Scott, how are you guys? How's your week going? Are you feeling good with this Capricorn full moon energy? I hope everybody's feeling grounded. It's a good vibe, you guys. It's really good. So let me know how you're doing. Okay, so we're going to come back to Luke Newton because we do have some good tea to confirm. But why don't we go to my second story, Paul Mescal and Gracie Abrams. Now, if you guys will remember, these two, they've been dating for, I think, a little bit over a year. Gracie Abrams is, of course, a singer and a Nepo baby. She sings that viral song. I'm not going to sing it. You guys can look it up, okay? I was going to hurt your ears. But she's, very popular. And obviously Paul Mescal, super popular actor. And the two of them have had some rumors. Earlier this year, it was rumored that Ariana Grande and Paul Mescal were, at least having a little bit of chemistry during an interview where they did one together and it was a little bit spicy. Then a couple weeks later, Gracie and Paul were spotted out at a restaurant. It looked like Gracie was crying. So people were thinking that maybe they broke up. And I pulled some pretty spicy cards for them. It really was not looking good. And the blind items, I always talk about Sloan and Crazy Days and Nights. Those are really the two main YouTube channels that I get the stories from for us to spill the tea on. So typically that's like where you can get the background info if you need more. But I've been hearing really different things from many different blind items, which is why I want to pull some cards on them. So on one hand, some of the blind items have said that these two have been having issues, that they did break up briefly. Other sources have said that they're actually going strong, and an In Style article, I was going to say In Touch Weekly, no, In Style magazine, which is a pretty, legitimate fashion women's magazine. They do more like highbrow articles. Well, on July 2nd, they put out an article that basically talked about how the two of them finally went Instagram official. I have never been so confused about a celebrity couple in my life. So we're going to pull some cards and see what the heck is going on with Gracie Abrams and Paul Mescal. The mixed messages are next level. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. What are you guys saying? Scott says, love Gracie Abrams. She's so good, isn't she? It's been very humid in Massachusetts. Oh my God. Try to stay cool. Chrissy, humid and hot as well. I'm feeling it too, you guys. We're just trying to do our best. And the Huskies, for whatever reason, always want to be outside. I'm like, you guys, 10 minutes max. It was like 95 here in Kansas City today. So, guys, we're just trying to stay in the AC. Am I right? Hi, Claire. Good morning. I hope you have a good start to your day. Oh, Heat Lifers here. Oh my gosh, yay. So excited. What a good crew. Okay. Let's pull a couple cards, see what's going on. So, a very confusing couple. Let's see if we can get to the heart of things. Allegedly, for entertainment purposes only. What are Gracie Abrams' true feelings towards Paul Mescal at this time? Okay, I'm scared. I'm scared. What are we gonna get, you guys? Oh Lord. Oh my, you guys, the King of Wands, stop it. Well, she's very into him, okay? That this is hilarious. And honestly, that makes so much sense because we have not had one blind item that has said anything negative about how she feels about him, other than the fact that she was worried about, I don't know, maybe a little bit of a wandering eye or his Ariana Grande flirtation, whatever. If y'all watch that interview on YouTube, it's just a little uncomfortable between Paul Mescal and Ariana Grande. We did talk about it on this channel. It was a lot. The interview was a lot. I was like, but yeah, King of Wands, she's very attracted to him. She is like, I mean, this is like having a huge crush on someone. So I think that Gracie really, really has, strong feelings, lots of chemistry, definitely wants to stay with Paul. Okay. Cute. Love this. All right. I mean, that's good. I don't even need a clarifier on that. If you see someone as the King of Wands, this is someone that you're very, very interested in, that you really are romantically attracted to. Okay. Good. Now for Paul. How does Paul, and he's really the one that's had the controversy, surrounding him, and just some rumors here and there. So let's see how he really feels, allegedly, for entertainment purposes only, about Gracie Abrams. Hmm. The Magician. Okay, interesting. Interesting. This is not like romantic energy. The Magician is like when you see someone as a master manifester, or you like really admire them. Which is great because that's a wonderful thing to have in a relationship, right? Like people who admire each other and lift each other up, that's big. But the King of Wands is like really clear. From her side, it's like major attraction. From his side, it's like, okay, we need more information. So the Magician, interesting. Hi, Aloy. Yes, we will be looking into that situation. I have some confirmed tea about Luke Newton. We will be spilling on that. So, yes, stay tuned and welcome. Glad to have you here. Okay, the Magician. So, let's get some clarification on the Magician. Why would Paul Mescal see Gracie Abrams as the Magician? Hmm. The devil card. Oh, you know what's so funny? This little expression that she's making, like, I feel like I've seen Gracie Abrams make this expression. And I know it's weird because it's like a little drawing on a card. But if y'all can see that, it's just like this little spicy look. So Paul Mescal sees Gracie Abrams as someone who's like very alluring and a little bit like mischievous. Like I think he finds her really intriguing. Overall, you guys, this is like a very spicy energy. So we have the magician and the devil from his side. Oh, okay. And then we have the King of Wands from her side. Now, does this look like it's a forever kind of super romantic love? No, to be honest, it doesn't. But does it look like two people that have like a massive crush on each other? And it's kind of one of those relationships that, I don't know, maybe like, okay, like in the notebook, that was like not a super healthy relationship, right? But everybody was like, that's so romantic, at least who did in like the early 2000s. I don't remember exactly everything about it, but I do remember being like, this is a really unhealthy kind of toxic relationship. But there was something about it that was very like romantic and passionate. That's what it looks like these two have. So, do I still think that they maybe broke up a little bit earlier this year? Yeah, I do. Do I think that there's some jealousy going on with the devil card and the King of Wands? Yeah, I definitely do. So I think that this is a complicated relationship, but I do think that they want to be together. So more power to them, sending them love. Hopefully it's not too toxic, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Hopefully it's more spicy than toxic, but yeah, overall, I'd say this is a very exciting romance between the two. And I do think that them coming out as Instagram official was genuine. So, okay, I like that. So it looks like Ariana Grande did not get this one. Sorry. Ariana is so shady, you guys. Ariana Grande is so shady. I can't get over it. Hello, T family. Yay, Babaloo. Hey, hey. Welcome. Cece says Justin Bieber is surprise dropping an album at midnight. Oh my God, are you serious? Okay, I saw like a weird post today where it was that photo of like Justin with his little baby. I'm guessing it's his little baby. His little baby's feet like behind him, and he was kind of like hunching forward. Then there were all these like song names. Is that what it is? Cece, breaking news. Thank you for spilling that tea. Absolutely. I think we have to do that right now. We have to see, how is this going to go? Oh my God, I can't believe it. Guys, are we going to be listening? We have to listen. Oh my God, it's going to reveal so much. And hold on. Remember the last time we did an in-depth kind of dive on Justin Bieber, and we talked about how I've got to find the clip. I need to find the clip. I was talking about his astrology and how he's having his Saturn return, and right now he's getting a break, and it's in his fifth house of creativity. So he's like reconnecting with his authentic love of creating and like his joy of making music, and now like working on fashion. And I need to go back and find the clip, but I could swear that I said that his album and his new music or his art was going to either drop now or like after the next period when um Saturn is in Aries for good, like for the long haul. Cause right now we're in like a little bit of a blip where we're getting Saturn and Aries for all of us. Like our Pisces houses are getting a little bit of relief right now. But we're gonna have one more run through in the fall where we're just gonna strengthen those lessons, including Justin Bieber with his Saturn return. But right now it's like his fifth house of creativity is able to breathe. So that actually makes so much sense astrologically that he would put out an album. Guys, astrology in the wild moment. Sorry, I had to nerd out just now. I'm sorry, when the astrology hits, you're just like, yeah, it's real. Okay. Like, that's so crazy. Okay. Because Saturn restricts. So he like feels free in his fifth house. I bet it'll be a good album. Let's see. Allegedly, for entertainment purposes only, how is Justin Bieber's album going to be received? What can we get? I don't know, just what can we get about it? I just want to get like his energy and anything that wants to come through, basically. What can we connect with? Cece said he dropped his new clothing line today as well. Oh my, oh my God, you guys. What? Cece, you came with the tea. Thank you. How does it look? Did you like it? Like, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Hi, monkey girl. How's it going? Oh my God. I am beside myself. I can't believe it. Wow. What a day for him. July 10th, on the day of the Capricorn full moon, also. I wonder if he follows astrology because that's a powerful day to drop something. Because the full moons are like culmination. And Capricorn, if you are trying to establish yourself somewhere, getting in on the Capricorn full moon, that's a good thing to like solidify something. Oh my God, I'm shaken. Okay. How is Justin Bieber allegedly? How is his album going to be received? What information can we get about his album that's dropping tonight at midnight? My God. The Queen of Wands. Okay, so there are going to be some songs about a lady in his life. There is a lady who has inspired a lot of his songs. Now, typically I would say Haley, but especially because Haley is a Sagittarius, which is a fire sign. Queen of Wands is fire sign energy. But I just want to kind of leave that open because I don't know. I don't know for sure that it's about her. But there is a woman who has inspired a lot of this album. Okay. A Queen of Wands. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. I was born on a Capricorn full moon. Oh my gosh, monkey girl. So are you feeling like extra power tonight? Does it give you like an extra boost? I feel like it would. Solar return vibes. Ooh, okay. Now things are starting to jump. Justin Bieber's new album. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands. So a lot of inspiration from feminine energy from women in his life. Could be one woman, could be several women. But this is because it's a Queen of Wands. This is someone who is like spicy and fiery. So it may be about wanting to chase a certain woman or a fiery relationship that he has with a certain woman. I'm guessing that that's going to be a heavy influence. We shall see. Okay, what else can we get about his album? Selena has a lot of fire in her chart. Good point, monkey girl. Good point. Maybe it's about both of them. Okay, we're going to take both the cards. Oh my God. Just as I said, maybe it's about both of them. We have the Lovers card. Okay, now the Lovers card. Oh my God, you guys. I'm a little nervous for this album. Like, what is he about to reveal? Because the lovers card, this is, this could be talking about one lover. So this could be, but a lover is not like a wife typically when you're talking about the cards. Okay. Of course, they're the same thing. But when we look at the cards, like if I'm thinking spouses, I'm going to see the Four of Wands card, the two people who are like celebrating, and like I'm going to see the Ten of Cups card. Like that's more like spouse, marriage, relationship energy that I would typically get if I was reading a couple. The lovers card, this is more like people that, were lovers, but then it didn't work out. Guys, I feel like this is about like someone that got away. And I hate to say this, this is all alleged for entertainment purposes only, but like this is like someone who got away. Oh my God. Or someone that you want to be with and that you never got the chance to. Or someone that you were with briefly, but then, like the one that got away. Because this is very heavy, like just this person that you like kind of can't capture. Oh my God, you guys. Okay. And then the Six of Pentacles, this is about an offering, a gift, friendship. There may be some friendship themes as well. He did drop those weird text messages. I wonder if with this album, we're gonna have clarity on like what all of those strange texts were about. Like maybe fingers crossed, it was some sort of like lead up to this album where maybe he released text messages and he commented weird stuff and like was doing all that stuff. Hopefully, it was all for a purpose and not just him spiraling. And the purpose was to have these conversations in the album. So maybe that was all album promo. I don't know. We'll see. But there's some friendship theme here as well. What do you guys think? This is intriguing. Hi, Penny. Welcome. Good to see you. Okay, let me see. Oh my God. Monkey Girl. Okay. Monkey Girl said, I was wondering if you watch or have you watched Charlize Theron's Call Her Daddy interview? I like her, but she said she had a one night stand with a 26-year-old. Okay. So, Monkey Girl, I did not watch the interview. I used to really, really like Charlize Theron, but there was something about the clips. So, I saw that clip that you're talking about. There was something about the clips that I was seeing about her, and I was just like, it felt very like performative and like trying to be shocking. And that just sort of bugs me. It didn't feel genuine. And also, I feel like that was like TMI. We don't necessarily need to know that. Again, if you want to share, I guess like she's a celebrity share, and she's on Call Her Daddy. So, like, that's the place to talk about it if you're going to. But there was something about it that felt like kind of weirdly disingenuous. Like, my intuition was like, she's making this up or something, allegedly. And I don't know. That was just how I felt. It just gave me kind of a weird ick feeling. And personally, I thought it was a little TMI. I really did. It's like she's a beautiful, respected actress, and I just felt like we didn't need to know that. But that's just me. I'm a Virgo, so sometimes, I can be like that. Okay, let's see what else. Claire says, "What about the rumor about George Clooney and Harry Styles?" I saw that one. Claire, I saw that one. I was just watching that Sloan deep dive yesterday when I was doing the dishes, and I was like, "Oh, what the heck?" Hi, Pat. I'm back. Love your live chat. Oh my God, you're so sweet. Well, thank you for saying that, Pat, and thank you for being here. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, we'll pull a card on that too. And again, I just want to specify and clarify because when we did that last reading on P. Diddy and Jay-Z, and I got the cards like, you know, that it basically like they had a relationship at some point that was romantic. I felt bad because I want to be sure that I put out there that like, it's not the same sex coupling that is a problem. I support like people having whatever relationships make them comfortable and whatever makes you happy. Like I'm all for it. And I support everybody. And I felt like when we were like, "Oh my god, ew," like, I felt like, we were more grossed out about those 2 people and not about the same sex of it all, and I just wanna clarify that 'cause I hope that that was clear in the last reading. That was, like, on my heart, on my mind, like, after I got off the live stream. Anyway, so just wanna put that out there and clear that up if there's any confusion because, like, that's really important to me that everyone feels loved and supported. Okay, back to it. That was my PSA. Okay, so Oh my God, we have so many things to talk about, you guys. Okay, so let's finish up this Bieber tea and then we'll pull on George Clooney and Harry Styles because that's very, very juicy. Okay, so it looks like Justin, yeah, he's gonna be talking about like a lover that got away, someone that he's pining for, a very like spicy, energetic woman. I feel like this is someone that was slipping through his fingers. And again, he was spotted with several different people. He was with Sexy Red at the strip club on her birthday. That gave everybody pause. We were all like, "What are you doing? Could it be about her? Could it be?" And I'm just putting it out there. I don't know. We will see. We will listen to the songs. But I think there are a few Queen of Wands in his life that these songs could be written about. And he does seem like, I don't know. Like I don't know where he's at with Haley with the lovers card. That just makes me feel like it's not about Haley. It's about a lover or someone that he wishes were his lover. Okay. And then we're going to take the bottom of the deck card. I don't usually do this, but this is like what's hidden. So, what is like the most hidden energy about Justin, this album, how it's going to be received? What can we, oh Lord, Eight of Cups. Okay. Well, don't pull the card at the bottom of the deck if you don't want to know. My God. Little hot tip for all my tarot reading friends. Eight of Cups, walking away. So, yeah. Okay. Whatever's in this album, I think he's going to reveal a lot. And I wonder if this album could be a breaking point for he and Haley or for him with if it's Six of Pentacles with a friendship. Again, we will have to see exactly what comes through in those songs, but the energy is an energy of walking away. Walking away. So, okay, we'll see. All right, that's kind of what I'm tapping into on that. How will it be received? We'll pull that before we move on. Who was the one chick he was making comments about? Young girl. Oh, Penny. That was like a model, like a young model, the one that looked like Selena Gomez, right? Yeah. Like there were a lot of women around him. Like over the past couple months, he's been sort of just like messy, 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 and flirting with other women. I would, couldn't be me. I could not handle that. But like, luckily lawyer mode would never do that. I feel like also it's a matter of, like, respect and feeling loved, and it just makes me sad for Haley. It also makes me sad for Justin that he was acting that way because it's just, like, not respectful to do to your partner. It's just I don't know, it's just bad. I feel like there's, like, a lot of bad energy there when someone's doing that kinda stuff. You just shouldn't leave room for interpretation when you're married and if you really love somebody, right? Okay. How will this album be received? Allegedly, for entertainment purposes only. Five of Swords. Oh, Lord. Okay. Well, I think the messages are gonna come through loud and clear. Five of Swords. This is so sad actually too. Because see the person in the back of this card, they have like, I don't know if y'all can see it, but they have like their head down and they're like sad and like gazing to the floor. And then the person in the front is holding all these swords. So allegedly, I think the person holding the swords, because swords are words and communication, Justin being the person that's putting out the album, he would be the one holding the swords, right? And then the person in the back would be, I feel like it's Haley. Just intuitively, I feel like it's Haley. I think that something about this album, something that she knows. Okay. Now, maybe, okay, publicly, let's say there's one song that's super romantic. Because of the way that they like to have a united front, I think a lot of it is PR, a lot of it's publicity. That's my personal opinion. I could see Haley publicly supporting a song and acting like she thinks it's about her and like it's all good. I love this song. I could see her putting out that information, but then behind the scenes, because the Five of Swords is like hidden messages, things coming out, things that are, that were once hidden. This could be like someone texting someone behind your back, like basically bad things happening behind your back where you feel betrayed that come out. That's like what this card really signifies. And someone feeling really disappointed by what they learn. And there's this one person who like did a lot of the manipulating, okay? So I feel like she may find something out and then probably keep it hidden, knowing how she handles things. But there is a quiet sadness. So if there is a song that people start to speculate is not about Haley. I could see this being something that she doesn't address, but there being some real conversation behind the scenes that could lead to that 8 of Cups walking away. You know what I mean? Like things that they don't want out there, but her finally being like, "Oh, okay, so that was what was going on." You know? Like, do you guys remember, that influencer Madeline Argy? By the way, I've started watching her vlogs. Like, I don't know, she's just so cute. I think she's adorable, but and like very thoughtful. Anyway, she was dating this rapper Central C, and then he like released this song with Ice Spice, and that was essentially how she found out that he like cheated on her. This was like last year. So I feel like it's something similar to that, okay? And that's super concerning. So okay, well, sending them love and healing and just hoping that everybody, ends up where they're supposed to be. They don't seem super happy, so just I don't know. I just hope for their happiness. Okay. Moving on. That's like so heavy. Every time we read on them, it's so heavy, you guys. It's not this like uplifting, lovey energy. But, hopefully they work through it and find their happiness on the other side. Heat Lifer says, "Oh wow, I hope he doesn't start saying things like Kanye." Oh my God. Stay tuned, Heat Lifer. We'll see. Penny says, "Yes, right? Yeah. It's a lot. It was that model, it was Sexy Red, it was also SZA, who he was on stage with. Like, he's had a lot of spicy moments the past couple months where he's really been flirting with a lot of other women publicly. So, yeah. Okay. Moving on to our next Tea Spillage. The rumor about George Clooney and Harry Styles. Now, if y'all want the whole deep dive, just be sure to watch the Sloan video. He just put it out, I think it was like yesterday. So you'll see it on his channel. It was quite interesting. Um, I was so surprised. So here it is. The rumor is basically that Harry Styles has been allegedly, for entertainment purposes only, hooking up with George Clooney and Randy Gerber. Randy Gerber is, of course, the husband of Cindy Crawford, and George Clooney is, of course, the husband of Amal Clooney, who's like a fabulous human rights lawyer. So, like, what's going on here? Like, this is so confusing. Is there any truth to this rumor? That's what we want to know. We're just going to start there. Is there any truth to this rumor? I want to know specifically about George Clooney, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, because there have been a lot of photos taken of the two of them hanging out. And it's sort of like, like maybe they're friends, sure. But I don't know. There's a huge age difference and they're in different fields and they just don't seem very alike. But I don't know. You never know. Let's just see what's going on with them. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Babaloo said, Kristen, would you look at Kristen Bell and Dax Shepard? Rumor has it their attentions. Oh my gosh, yes. Let's look. They have had a weird vibe for a while, but that's such a good one. Yes, Babaloo, we will look at that. Okay, Harry Styles and George Clooney. What is the vibe between them? Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Of course, George Clooney is now in New York. He's going to be there quite a while because he's doing a Broadway show. I've also heard that Amal and the kids are in France, so they're going to be separated for a while. So I don't know. Hopefully this doesn't go the same way as, Hugh Jackman when he was doing Broadway, but we may see a breakup for them if so. So let's just see what was going on. Harry Styles, George Clooney. Oh my, the tower. Okay. Okay. Well, speaking of breakups, wow, this is a lot. So also, according to Sloan's deep dive, he also said that George Clooney and Harry Styles now allegedly have a huge feud because of the way that things ended between them when they did have a romantic relationship. So this could mean a couple things. There is some tension, okay? Because I was specifically asking about George Clooney and Harry Styles. I think something happened between them. I do. I don't know if it was romantic. We're gonna pull more cards to see, but something happened between them. Maybe this was, a project that went south. But they have had some sort of falling out. Okay. And a tower moment is a big deal. That is a really big deal. That is someone feeling shocked. Something could have come out, some information. Okay. Wow. There's been a tower moment. That's huge. Okay. What was Harry's role in this tower moment? Oh gosh. Penny D says, I just watched the movie with Clooney and Pitt. Boring. Wait, which one? Not F1. Is George Clooney in F1? I'm about to go see that on Sunday. I'm excited. I hope it's good. Oh my God. No. Okay. How does Harry Styles play into this? What's his energy? Allegedly, for entertainment purposes only. Harry Styles energy. The Fool card. Okay. Oh my God. Isn't that so Harry Styles look? Like the onesie outfit. So cute. Harry Styles has so much Aquarius in his chart, you guys. I just can't help but love him as an Aquarius rising. But like, I love him like a quirky character, that's just like, I don't know, I look at him like he has a sprightly energy, like just joyful. Like, I just think, I think he's a joyful being. I really do. And this is so him with the outfit and everything. So the Fool card, yeah, I think he just kind of like goes where the wind blows. Like he's high-spirited, Aquarius, kind of in his head, kind of marches to the beat of his own drum. I feel like there's like an innocence and kind of a sweetness here. So yeah, I just don't think that he has any like ill will. I don't think he meant anything by it, whatever this was. It was sort of like, oh, like never meant for that to happen. Like things got really out of hand. Okay. Interesting. There's an innocence that he has in this situation. Okay, George Clooney, allegedly, for entertainment purposes only. What was his energy? Oh my God, you're so sweet. Thank you, Abdul. I appreciate that. I'm doing really well. How are you? Okay. Ooh, this card came to the front. Oh Lord. Two of Swords in reverse. Okay. So, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Do I think that something happened? Yes, I do. I do. I do think something happened between them. I think that Harry Styles is very much like exactly what you would think, right? Somebody who, I don't know, like more of a lover than someone who's gonna stay. Like he's not the forever type of person. He's sort of that rock and roll kind of but I think he does have good intentions. I think that there's an honesty from him. I just think he's a very, very free spirit with this Fool card energy. I really do. And I don't think that he has bad intentions, even though I think people do get hurt when it comes to him. Now, George Clooney, on the other hand, the Tower card and the Two of Swords in reverse. Um, oh my God, the Two of Swords. I feel like okay, this was sort of an unrequited love sort of situation. Now, I think something probably happened between the two of them. And then I think that in the aftermath, I think that George got hurt. I know this is so bizarre to even talk about. Allegedly. I think that George Clooney got hurt, and I think that he was hoping to be able to make a choice, Two of Swords. Like, he thought that he was gonna be able to make a choice, like, "Do I wanna be with Harry or not?" But the choice was taken away from him because the Fool was like, "I'm already moving on. Like, I'm moving on to my next thing. Like, that was great. It was so good seeing you. Like, see you next time. Like, catch." Like, and before you know it, Harry Styles is, like, on the flight, and George Clooney's like, "What the heck happened? What was that?" He may have been willing to, like, blow his life up. I'm just saying. At least behind the scenes. Like, maybe it already has. 'Cause we got the Tower and the Two of Swords. Yeah, okay. And then in reverse, this was like the choice was taken away from him. So it's like he thought that there was more there than there really was. And I think he's the one that got mad. I think he got hurt. I think he got angry. Allegedly. That's great. That is a crazy reading. I didn't expect to get like that much info. I'll just say that. Um, hey Kay, how's it going? Welcome. Kay, how's your precious pup? Wait, I'm a Capricorn, by the way. Oh, yes. How are you feeling this Capricorn full moon, Abdul? Can't sleep, feeling really bored. Okay, well, happy to have you here. And maybe this will lull you to sleep as you listen to the tea. Oh, I'm so glad, Kay. Oh, yay. Cheering for you guys. Okay, Penny said I had a weird feeling between Clooney and Lucas. Bravo. Lucas was gushing over Clooney. Okay, Penny, your intuition is strong. We know your birth chart. So you were probably tapping into something there. Oh my God, just cannot picture George and Harry. I know, but picture it, Claire. No, I'm kidding. I think it's real. Um, Kay's a Capricorn moon. Okay, Kay, how are you feeling? Yeah, everybody with Capricorn placements weigh in. How are you feeling today? Are you feeling good? Are you feeling grounded? This is a very positive full moon for you guys. So hopefully you're feeling full and like loved and grounded and like, Capricorns love to feel in control of like what's coming next. So hopefully you feel that way. Feel grounded and good. Okay. You do Love Island reading. Oh my God, Kay, I literally know nothing about it. I'm so sorry. I don't know anything about Love Island. And I was gonna start watching it, you guys, but then I got into Hacks. Have y'all been watching Hacks? Anybody? Anybody? I'm obsessed. I watch it from dinner time until bed. It's sick. You guys, I'm sick. And Michael's in with me. Like we are just seated watching Hacks right now. We're on season 3 and we've gotten there in like a week. So I like I can't watch Love Island yet because I'm like using all my free time to watch Hacks. But if everybody really wants me to, I will find the time and I will watch it. I feel like I'm so behind though on Love Island. Like it's almost over, right? Okay, Kay says I refused to watch it for so long, but then I got hooked this season. Okay, that'll probably be me, Kay. I'll probably be in the same boat because I'm resisting it for sure. For sure. And then it's totally something I bet I would become obsessed with too. All right. I think you've already convinced me. You feel chaotic. Yeah. A full moon in your sign will do that because it like brings all your emotions to the surface that you're like meant to process. So, okay, just take deep breaths. But it's all for your betterment. It's all for the good. So just keep telling yourself positive affirmations. Okay. It'll settle down. The moon moves into Aquarius tomorrow, so you'll feel better. It'll settle. Okay. Um I think we got it, you guys. We got it. That is a crazy, crazy turn of events. And we'll stay tuned to see what happens now between George and Amal. I feel like they won't break up until probably towards if they're going to, which I could see them staying together for the kids and just like living separate lives, just like for the optics of it, because George does seem like he cares a lot about how people perceive his relationship. Have you guys heard him say in interviews that he and Amal like still haven't fought? Like, what? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You've never fought? Like Michael and I fight? Like, what? I feel like everybody fights, like, at some point. Of course, it's not like a knockout, drag out crazy fight, but it's like you have disagreements. That's, like, very normal. So I feel like it's giving someone who's, like, not really in a relationship saying what they think a perfect relationship would look like, like, it's not genuine. So I don't know. That was a red flag too. Let me know what y'all think. All right, moving on to our next requested story. Kristen Bell and Dax Shepard, you guys, they have seemed like such an odd couple for a really long time. Do you guys remember that show? What was it? The Good Life? No, The Good Place. The Good Place. Oh my God, I was so obsessed. Like the way I'm obsessed with Hacks now, I was obsessed with The Good Place. Like such a clever show. But I remember she was doing a lot of interviews, and this was like years ago, maybe like 8 years ago. I don't know. It was a long time ago when the show was out, but she was doing a bunch of interviews at the time, like promoting the show and she was kind of everywhere. And I remember like Dax, I think his podcast was also really coming up. And so just a lot of their info is out there. And I remember one interview where they specifically talked about like when they first got together and how I guess Dax had a lot of like issues with like just different things like addictions and whatever. And, not to shame him, I'm so happy for him that he's like gotten help and like, is doing well. But what was strange was, like, how he talked about how Kristen really, like, helped him, and it made me feel like she put up with a lot in the beginning of the relationship. So, that to me was already like, "Ooh, this could be, like, kind of an unhealthy relationship," just from what they were both saying. And, it's great they've made it work, they have a family, but if they were on the rocks, just based on that stuff, even back then, I wouldn't be super surprised. So, let's pull some cards and see. I like her a lot. I think that he can be funny and charming, but I don't know, there's something about him that kinda gives me the creeps. I don't know. Sorry, just my intuition. A little creepy. Let's see. Love it, also obsessed. Ah, Babaloo. Oh, no. Oh my god, Claire, I'm so sorry. Claire fell asleep for 40 minutes in the sun. Oh my god. Claire, I'm so sorry. I hope you have, like, a ton of aloe vera and, like, cold baths and ice. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god, we're getting more. I'm getting so many good requests from you guys. All right, I'm gonna try to keep up. All right, let's go. Let's see, you guys. So, Kristen Bell and Dax Shepard, what is the vibe between them allegedly for entertainment purposes only? What's going on with them currently? Oh, the 8 of swords. There you go, you guys. A prison of your own mind, a prison of your own making. Yeah, there's a lot of, like, mental stress between the 2 of them. That's kinda what it seemed like even back then. Like, it just seems like it's not an easy relationship. It seems like they're very different. Let's get Kristen's energy. What is Kristen Bell's energy in a relationship with Dax Shepard currently? 8 of Pentacles. 2 eights. Interesting. So there can be a weird power dynamic in their relationship that I think has changed over time because they've been together a long time. And I think that at one point she was a lot more successful. And then, which this is so weird to talk about like money and success because when it comes to a relationship, that really shouldn't be like a big deal. But, we hear that a lot of people in Hollywood, like, if you're in the same industry, sometimes there can be this weird, like, competitive vibe between actors or entertainers. So I do think they kind of fall into that, just saying, allegedly. And there's something about money, 8 of Pentacles and 8 of Swords. There's something about money and this like power imbalance that is causing an issue between them right now. Now, I don't know if Kristen Bell is working right now or if she's been working lately. And I just haven't really kept up with them. But there is something going on where right now they have like just yeah, they're having issues. I would say yes, they're having issues allegedly for entertainment purposes only, and it's about a power imbalance having to do with money and finances. So this is a lot of ego. There's an ego clash here. This is a pretty big deal. So hopefully they can get back to the love. But when we're talking about 8 energy, mental prison and money, it's like, ugh, that it's bad. Like, okay, this is really bad. So I'm gonna leave it at that because we have so many other things to read on. But I'm gonna say confirmed. I have to confirm that story, allegedly. That's so sad. I hope they work through it. That is really sad. Yikes. Okay. Babu, yes, hacks. Oh my god, it's so good, right, Babu? It is so good. Oh, and you guys, have y'all heard that Ted Lasso is filming another season? And guess what? They're filming later this month here in Kansas City. I'm on the lookout. Oh my god. You guys, just when you think that the best show, sorry, I'm obsessed with the show. Y'all know this. Just when I thought like my favorite show of all time was over, like it's coming back. Are you kidding? And it's filming here. I'm so excited. All right, just had to put that out there. Let's see. Okay, wait. Okay, I'm trying to read through what y'all are saying, asking. It's so crazy because I remember Kristen Bell from Veronica Mars and Dax was on Punked. Yes, yes. Oh my god, that was so crazy. Hey, I forgot about that. Oh my god. Dax does have a connection to Ashton Kutcher. Okay. Okay, I feel that's what I feel. It's like a creepy vibe. Like he has that kind of creep energy. Oh my god. Sarah. Hey Sarah, you guys, everybody say hi to Sarah Scoop. She's going to come on the podcast in I don't know, maybe like a month or so cuz she's launching her podcast soon. But she's one of my friends from Kansas City. So go give her some love and she also does entertainment news and stuff. So give her a follow. But good to see you, Sarah. Okay, I know. I hope they work it out too. Okay, Heat Lifer says she's on a series on Netflix and he has a podcast. Okay, so that's what they're up to these days. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. Hmm. I may watch Hacks after I finish The Sopranos. Oh my God, Claire. Yes, watch it. Watch it. Highly recommend. I'm obsessed. Okay, moving on to our next story, you guys. Now, this was from Crazy Days and Nights. And allegedly, for entertainment purposes only, Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco are still having a few issues behind the scenes, in particular because Selena Gomez is having trouble getting over the little incident that happened earlier. Well, I guess like a couple months ago with her friend who is the adult content creator. Now, we all remember that story, right? And right after that happened, Selena Gomez went and, like, liked one of her photos and then posted on her Instagram story of Benny Blanco being at the house with the friends. And like, it was very much PR. Like, everything's fine. Like, we're so happy. I'm friends with her. He and I are happy. Like, and it felt a little bit weird, but we needed to let the dust settle. And according to the blind items, the dust has now settled and Selena Gomez may be questioning things. So let's pull a card and see what is going on there. Oh my gosh. Craziness. Want to know about Luigi Manion, if that's possible? Yes, Abdul, I will pull some cards for Luigi after this. Oh yeah, Claire, happy Friday. Claire's one day ahead. How is Friday looking, Claire? How is the vibe? No love cards, looks more like common professional. Yeah, exactly, Babalu. Like not a lot of connection, right? Glad I'm able to catch a live. You do so good. Oh my God, Sarah, you're so sweet. Oh, thank you, Sarah. So, so sweet. Okay. Hmm. What's going on with Selena? Let's see how she's really feeling towards Vinny Blanco, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Okay. How's she feeling? Oh, I'm going to take all three and I'm a little scared. Oh, okay. Interesting. So we have the Empress card. I love this. This is such a good card. The Empress card is about it's just basically someone who like they know their worth. Like she knows who she is. She feels confident. She feels strong. I think whatever happens from this point forward, she's definitely going to be the one calling the shots. Like I don't think that she's sitting in a corner like feeling all broken up, feeling like, devastated. It's kind of like this energy of, been there, done that. So I feel like there's a quiet wisdom that she has right now. I know it sounds like so intense, but it is. It's like she's really looking out for herself. She's protecting herself, her assets. If we do see like positive PR, it's like something that she's orchestrated for herself because she's like, I'm not going to let somebody, tank my reputation when I've been nothing but loving and good to this person, which honestly, in this situation, do what you need to do. But I feel like she's going to. She's going to do what's best for her right now. And I think it's like coming from a good place. So I really like this. This is like balanced. She's at least balanced. She's positive. So she's in a good headspace. We have the 3 of Wands and the 8 of Wands. Okay, so she's looking to the future. So she is thinking about her future. She is thinking about what she wants. She's doing a lot of that right now. 3 of Wands, this is like manifestation. Now, she does have some Cancer in her birth chart. I'm trying to remember exactly where. Does she have a Cancer? No, she has an Aries moon. I don't know. She does have a lot of Cancer in her birth chart. Um, this Capricorn full moon is happening opposite her Cancer placements. So I do think that that blind item coming out this week, maybe is highlighting some tension that she's feeling right now at this Capricorn full moon today. She may have even made some sort of decision today about her future because full moons can push you to do that, especially when it's like either in your moon sign or like in opposition to your placements, because that creates like a tension and like, it forces you to kind of think through things. And if it's your moon sign, then it puts you in your feelings, so helps you to process your emotions. So she's whatever she's deciding, there's like a lot of emotion and a lot of decision making. But again, the Empress card, it's from a good place. She has lived and learned. So she's going to look out for herself. She's going to be making good decisions. So we're not going to see her falling apart. We're not going to see her crashing out, which I'm really, really happy to see that. Yeah, so she's doing a lot of thinking, but the 8 of Wands is the clarifier when it comes to this future card. And the 8 of Wands basically just means it's up in the air right now. She feels like life is moving really fast, but the next steps feel like they're up in the air. I don't think she's made a decision. But she's thinking things through. The Empress. That's really interesting. Okay. How does she view Benny Blanco then? Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. How does she view Benny Blanco like right now, today, this Capricorn full moon? Like, how is she viewing him right now? Claire says, I'm working tomorrow, then off for a few weeks. Yes. Oh my gosh, have the best time. Claire, I'm so happy for you. Much deserved holiday. I hope you have the best time. And based on your reading that we did a little while back, we know you're going to. Okay. So enjoy. Live it up. Oh, that's so sweet, Abdul. Thank you. Oh, Sarah, you're so sweet. You guys, y'all are making me blush. Oh, a bunch of sweethearts in here. Okay, Penny says, "I just don't see them getting married." Yeah, I feel that way too, Penny. I really do. Okay, so how does Selena Gomez allegedly, for entertainment purposes, only see Benny Blanco at this moment in time? How does she view him? Like, what is his energy in her mind specifically? Oh, okay, weird. Because like I tried to pull the cards, they like didn't come up. So we're gonna take these two. Okay, we're gonna take all three. All right, we're just gonna do it. Oh Lord. Okay. Hold on to your hat. We have the Four of Swords. This is healing. She is working. Oh my God, you guys, this is crazy. Okay, hold on. When the tarot is just too dead on. So Four of Swords, she's healing from a Three of Cups situation. Three of Cups is my three's a crowd card, aka the cheating card. Are you kidding me? The three's a crowd was her friend who was the adult, content creator. Oh my God, you guys, this is too dead on. It's like spooky. So, yeah, she's healing from this situation 100%. That's exactly what we're talking about. And she views him as the emperor. Now, the emperor can be very, ugh, I don't like that. I don't like this at all, how she views him. Now, what's interesting is that she's the empress here. So she does still see him as her counterpart, which is concerning. Okay. We got the emperor and the empress. As of right now, okay, this is so weird because she's like fully in two minds, okay? I do think that she still sees him, and I hate this for her. She still sees him as her counterpart, her emperor, the emperor to the empress, but she's having to heal when it comes to this threes of crowd situation that just happened. Now, heal? I don't know, girl. Like, I would move on, but you do you, I guess. Oh, wow. Okay, so she's lived and learned a lot, but this is a little concerning. I'll just say that. Again, everybody's got to live their own life and make the decisions that work for them, but this is a lot. This is a complicated situation, but this is basically saying that yeah, she still views him as her soulmate, basically. Oh my god. But she's not sure what she wants to do moving forward. She's trying to make good decisions. But it's still up in the air because she's trying to heal from this three's a crowd situation. Oh my god. Okay, guys. Well, that's the tarot tea on that. So I do think that there was truth to the blind items, basically. Oh my god, I'm shaken. I am shaken. That was crazy. And the tarot tea is just like it's you know what? There's a full moon tonight, so actually we shouldn't be surprised that it's coming through loud and clear. Okay. Oh, you know what? There was another story that I pushed because I wanted to be sure that anybody who was like from the Luke and Nicola crowd who wanted me to check in on them was already in the chat. So I'm going to go ahead and do the Luke Newton story. So hold on. Need a little sip of my own tarot tea first. Okay, guys. So remember last time when I did the reading on Luke Newton and people were wanting to know about I forgot who asked. Maybe it was Gunyar who asked, but somebody asked, one of our Tea Time fam asked about his weird behavior on Instagram, how he had like erased some of his photos. And then there was like one photo of Antonia that we found like, I think it was like the second or third in like a carousel. Anyway, but he had finally like posted her and we'd been getting some weird like mixed readings on their relationship, just, the past few weeks. Well, here is some confirmed tea because last time I did the reading, I got that the reason he was kind of weird on Instagram is because he just got a big role that he's preparing for and he was like cleaning up his Instagram to fit that sort of narrative. Do y'all remember that? Like, oh my God, I can pull the clip if not because I can't believe how dead on it was. So then I saw today that an article came out confirming this tea and Luke Newton has snagged a really big role. He will be playing Alexander McQueen in an upcoming biopic, and it's a huge deal. So he's like definitely trying to, I think, make his image a little bit more highbrow because McQueen's like a big designer. So yeah, hilarious. So I think he's cleaning up his Instagram to like have more of that image. It's more of like it's about his image. It's nothing like personal. He wasn't doing it for any reason other than his image. And I actually think it was probably his team cleaning it up, just some marketing. So There have been more requests, though, about just basically checking in on his relationship with Antonia again, because supposedly there have been rumors that they have now broken up. What a complicated relationship. So let's just see, where do things stand as of today with Luke Newton and Antonia Rumiliati? What is going on for the two of them? Gunyar. Okay. Penny deconfirmed. That's who told us the tea. Thanks, Penny. Oh my God. Jaded Kate. That is so funny. Jaded Kate says it's always the crustiest, dusty men having the audacity to cheat on goddesses. Amen. Here, here. I'll sip to that, Jaded Kate. Yep. Oh my God. The audacity is right. Okay. They always get their karma eventually, though. So, All right. Luke and Antonia, for all who are interested in those two, we have some diehard Luke and Nicola fans in the Tea Time fam. So let's just see for you guys what is going on with Luke right now with his relationship. Oh, not the Three of Cups. Gunyar is like going to be kicking themselves if they're not here. Three of Cups. Three's a crowd. Okay, so this is, again, we just talked about this with Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco. When you have the three's a crowd card, it's like there could be some cheating, there could be some flirtation. I do think that because he's starting a new project, and this is obviously something that he's like very excited about. It's a big deal for his career. He's like getting out of the Bridgerton bubble, and he's going to be like doing another big biopic. And remember in that reading from last time, I got like this is going to really launch him into the next level of stardom. It is like, so I think that he is like really focused on it. But while he's really focused on it, I don't think he's going to be as focused on his relationship. And this could open the door for like, like a Glenn Powell situation when he connected with Sydney Sweeney on set. Like this might be what we're getting. Okay. Yeah. Three of Cups, guys. I think that there may be some people entering his life with this new project that could cause some issues for his relationship. Let's see. What else? What else do we get between Luke and Antonia? Allegedly. Oh, the Eight of Cups card. Well, it doesn't get more clear than that, does it, you guys? Walking away. Okay. I'm sorry, you guys. I got to say it. I think they're going to break up if they haven't broken up already. So this is basically confirming that that is the energy around them right now, that there could be somebody else that I think that he might meet. And I do think that they're going to finally end things in the coming months. So we will stay tuned for that. That's your update on them. Oh my God, Glenn, you guys, Sarah, we're going to save it for the podcast. Sarah, we're going to save it for the podcast. But Sarah does have a story about Glenn Powell. Okay. Okay. As a seasoned entertainment reporter, she has met her fair share of celebrities and she will be spilling some tea with us. There's a little teaser. Okay. So our next story, you guys, and this is just kind of a silly one, but I just had to know. So I figured let's find out. Sofia Vergara and Tom Brady, you guys, I know this is so ridiculous, so silly. Definitely seems like they're both single, but multiple stories dropped today basically saying that like the two of them have been hanging out together, and they've been like on little yachts in their swimsuits and just frolicking around. Now, Tom Brady has also been spotted frolicking with a few other ladies, including Kate Hudson and who was it last week that we read on Sydney Sweeney. So again, who knows? The most recent article that I read today basically said that like they're having a summer fling, Tom and Sofia. But I just want to see like, is there any truth to this rumor at all? Allegedly, for entertainment purposes only. Sofia Vergara and Tom Brady. What's the vibe? What's really going on between these two? Judgment. Oh God. What? Why so serious? This doesn't seem like a fling. Okay. I don't know what it seems like, actually, like a cosmic reckoning. What? The judgment card. All right. We need a clarifier for that. Tessa did the mind blown card or the mind blown emoji. Oh my God. I had to look closer. What? How funny. Yes. Mind blown. Okay. What else? The moon. Okay, this is weird, you guys. We have judgment and the moon. This is hidden emotions, things that are hidden between the two of them. And the judgment. This is actually not light and breezy. This is like deep and karmic. Okay, what else? Actually, let's separate the energies. Okay, what do we have for Tom's energy towards Sofia Vergara? Allegedly for entertainment purposes. What is Tom's energy towards Sofia Vergara? The Wheel of Fortune. What? You guys, is this gonna be like a serious are they gonna be like a new it couple? Because this is the Wheel of Fortune. This is like what goes up must come down. This is like big changes. Oh my. I was not expecting this. Okay. What is Sophia's energy towards Tom, allegedly? The Three of Cups. Oh, oh my God. Okay. So this is just like a crazy summer for celebs, I think. Like, yeah. This reminds me of like last week when we got that Tom wasn't really that interested in Sydney Sweeney, but he was just kind of like enjoying it. And sort of like wanted to win. I know it sounds bad, but like that was the vibe. And then we had like Orlando Bloom, who was actually super interested. It's like, it's just a lot of like star-crossed lovers, like things not lining up. Like people having crushes on other people that don't really like them as much. It's a lot going on, guys. It's craziness, cosmic craziness. So she has a crush on him, but she also is like dating other people, which it looks like he is too. But I feel like he has like more of an intense feeling towards her with the Wheel of Fortune and like the moon and judgment. Like this is like I feel like he's like, "Okay, this could be something real. This could be something someone I get really serious about." And then she's like, "I'm having so much fun right now. Like, I love hanging out with him. I also am going here and I'm like going on a date with this person." So I do think that he likes a chase though. So I think that's only making this worse. But it's definitely imbalanced. He's more into her than she is into him. Okay. And we're gonna leave it at that because we have a lot more stories to spill on. But how funny is that, you guys? Okay. All right. I don't hate it. Okay. Let's see. And then we had another request. Abdul wanted to know about Luigi Mangione. Okay. Let's see what we get, Abdul, because I honestly have not done a reading on him in so long. I've not kept up with where we're at with his case, with what's coming next. So let's just pull a card and see. Let's just see whatever wants to come through. Allegedly, for entertainment purposes only. Anything we can get about Luigi Mangione. Anything we can get about Luigi. The Queen of Cups. Okay. So there is a strong feminine presence in his life who now this is typically love, but I was really thinking more about his situation from like a legal standpoint. So I know that his attorney is a woman. Maybe there's like and I know that he also has issues like with his own mom. It's gonna sound so weird, but his attorney may be like a maternal figure for him. I don't know why that's coming through in this reading, but like, um, yeah, maybe he's getting some sort of like nurturing. Okay. Or there's some sort of nurturing. I don't know. Weird. Let's see what else we get. Specifically with his legal case. Maybe I should have been more specific. Luigi Mangione, specifically with his like legal case and like the situation that he's in right now with the courts. Like what is the energy around him? What could be coming next? Let's just see what's going to happen, that kind of thing. Allegedly. The strength card, yeah. Yeah. He is having to tap into his strength, which I think he is. Oh, JD Kate, you did ask a question earlier. Dang it. Okay, I can go back up and try to find it. Or I'm sorry, if you wouldn't mind retyping it, I'm so sorry. That may be faster, but I'll do yours next. And thank you for requesting. Um, the strength card. Yeah, He's having to be really strong right now, and I think that he is. I think he's in a place of focused strength. Sorry, guys. It's like it's 10 o'clock, and like I am, I start like yawning, and I'm so sorry. I have heard other tarot readers say that when they're yawning, it's because they're tapping into the energy. Have y'all seen that before? Like I have never thought of it like that. Like, I wonder if that's what it is. That sounds so crazy, but like maybe because I don't really usually yawn that much even when I'm tired. When I'm doing these, I start to. It's like I'm not bored. I'm like very tapped in. So, hmm. Weigh in, other tarot readers. If you guys read tarot, do you ever like yawn and stuff like that? Okay. Beth, yay. Beth is here. Hi, Beth. Oh my God. Beth, I'm so happy to see you. Yay. We've missed you. So glad you're here. Gunyar. Oh my gosh. Hi, Gunyar. I did a Luke reading. I did a Luke reading and I mentioned you. Yes, we talked about the Alexander McQueen of it all. It starts August 19th. Oh my God. Gunyar, you always spill the best. Luke T. Okay. The strength card. We're talking about Luigi Mangione right now. Okay. So he does have support. Okay. He has support around him and he's being really strong. Okay. What else can we get about the future outcome? Oh, no, you're fine, Gunyar. No need to apologize. Let's see. What else? Six of Pentacles. Yeah. People are bringing him gifts. We do know that he has gone like, I think over $1 million donated to his legal fund. So this is really just kind of describing his current situation, which this is really things that we already kind of know. The strength card is interesting because, yeah, we don't exactly know his mental state right now. So him being strong, him, staying focused right now, that makes sense. Him being nurtured, that makes sense. Six of Pentacles, yeah, we know that he's received an outpouring of support from his fans and supporters, people raising money for him. What's weird is I'm not like getting anything about his future or what's coming next. I wonder if it's just like something that's, I don't know. I wonder if certain things it's like harder to tap into. You know what I mean? Like when it's something really serious or when it's still kind of in the balance, because things, we have free will and timelines can shift and like all that, I don't know. I do think that that stuff can happen. So we can't always know exactly. But let's see. Oh, okay. We're going to take them. All right. This is the future. Oh, okay, guys. Oh my God. All right. Well, I'm just going to read the cards. The King of Swords. This is the legal system. This is attorneys, courts, situations. So this is basically talking about, yeah, the future of the court case for Luigi. We have the 10 of Swords, the Death card, and the Two of Pentacles. Guys, it's not looking good. I will say that. Yeah, it's not looking good for him. I don't know exactly what this means because there are so many things up in the air with his court case. But I do know that when it comes to his legal situation, when it comes to how this is going to unfold, there's going to be an ending that's associated with the death card, which, yeah, that's an ending to the case. But there's a disappointment here and a Two of Pentacles, an inability to balance two things. So the Two of Pentacles, that's like kind of feeling strained, feeling like you're not able to really get what you need or what you want. Death card is an ending. I mean, I don't know, guys. Hopefully, I don't know. Again, this gets a little dark. Like if we're talking about the death penalty, things like that. Like that's very dark. I don't like to read on things like that. Um, yeah, and it's just I'm getting a lot of heaviness and disappointment. I'll just say that. I'm gonna leave it there because it's like very, very dark energy. Oof. And I don't like reading about that, but we'll see what unfolds. I do think that there's a really hard road for him and for like his criminal defense team. I think it's gonna get really, really rough for them. during the trial. Okay. So, wow. Yeah, that's a lot. Okay. Well, there you go. I mean, that does make sense, right? Oh, goodness. Abdul said, yes, many tarot readers said that he'll escape death penalty, but will certainly get life without parole. Okay. Maybe that's what that 10 of swords is. It's like an end to his freedom. I don't know, Abdul. Thank you for sharing that tea. It's a very intense situation. Like I'm not getting like it's gonna be a good I don't think he's gonna get whatever it is that he's wanting to get out of it. So oh Lord. Okay. Let me see. Now I'm gonna scroll back up, you guys, real quick and see if I can find see what Jaded Kate asked. Okay, hold on. Jaded Kate's question. Here we go. All right, found it. Jaded Kate. Jaded Kate wants to know, can you pull cards for both young blood and Damiano David? They're both on the road to success. Young blood had his own Live Aid moment at the Ozzy concert. Okay. So I don't know anything about them, but I will definitely do just a reading. Is Youngblood the guy that was on is he always with like Tara Yummy? I think I saw him on Tara Yummy's YouTube channel. So I think I do know who that is. He seems very sweet and like he has like a really good energy. It's a British guy, right? And then Damiano David, I don't know about him, but yeah, let's see. Let's see what's going on for them. What does the future hold for them? It seems like they're on the road to success. That's great. All right. So for Youngblood, what is the future of his career looking like? Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Okay, we're gonna take both. Oh, yeah. Okay. So the Fool card, as long as he 8 of swords. Okay. So he has to be really careful. And this is so interesting because he actually talked about, like, literally the one clip I've seen about him. He was on Tariami's YouTube channel, who's like an influencer, if y'all haven't seen her. And she has like people come like into her car and she'll like interview them and they like chit chat. And they actually talked about mental health. And the 8 of swords is a prison of our own making. So this is like a very heavy like mental health card. So this is like talking about, stress and mental anguish. So he did talk about how he has mental health struggles, mental health, things that he also donates to and he supports mental health causes, which I think is really lovely and wonderful. So this is talking about that and the Fool card. So for him, yes, the Fool card energy, this is that Harry Styles energy that we got earlier. Like this is feeling very free and happy and joyful. So for him, I think as long as he continues to talk about his mental health and continues to like to support those causes, it really helps to like rid him of the inner turmoil that I think is something that he struggles with based on this reading. And it makes him feel very free so that he can do this Fool card energy, which is like really positive. Like, this is the energy he needs to be in to be successful. It's this creative, free spirited feeling. Okay, so if he stays in the Fool card energy, what is the future of his career looking like? Okay, the Four of Pentacles. This is like him feeling like a little bit disappointed financially. Okay. But the Queen of Pentacles as well. Okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So he's gonna go through this honestly sort of rapid trajectory over the next like 6 months where I think initially he's gonna feel worried about money with the Four of Pentacles. Um, and again, I don't know anything about him. So maybe it's like touring expenses are high, or I'm not sure. But there's something that he's gonna have some worry about with the Four of Pentacles. And he's gonna be like, oh my gosh, I don't know, like how this is going to work out for me, blah blah blah. A lot of stress. Again, that could be where that 8 of swords is coming from as well. But then he rapidly moves into the Queen of Pentacles energy. So this is him partnering with a female who helps him make a lot of money. So he's actually going to be very successful. I would say this in the next 6 months. So in the next 3 months, he may still be in a place of, I don't know, like having to climb the ladder and get over a few hurdles, especially when it comes to like some financial themes. But ultimately, Queen of Pentacles, he's going to be really successful. So, yeah, I think he has a lot of good things coming from, a lot to look forward to. He just has to remember that it's his energy with the Fool card that is what people love, and to keep connecting over the themes that are more difficult because other people also relate to that when it comes to him, and, like, that'll actually help him become more successful by being himself and being honest about his struggles. Okay, wow. Interesting. Well, I'm happy for him. That's great. I love to get, like, a good reading on somebody. And then Damiano David, okay, I don't know about him. So this is a fully blind reading. What is coming next for Damiano David when it comes to his career, allegedly, for entertainment purposes only? Okay, the Justice card in reversed. I don't love this, you guys. There's some sort of injustice. There I go, give him the little yawn. I will keep trying to hide them, but they will keep coming through. Okay. But it was like when I got the Justice card reversed. Okay, and then the 10 of Pentacles. What? An injustice of some sort that leads to a lot of money? Is he gonna get, like, a settlement? Like, some sort of, like, legal, like, there was an injustice that's gonna be corrected. What's weird is they both kind of have a similar thing. It's like it happens in different ways, but it's kind of the same energy for both of them. They both in the immediate, they're both gonna go through some sort of, like, speed bump, like a little hurdle, and it is a speed bump. It's just gonna, like, barely slow them down. They're gonna continue to rise to the top, and, I mean, 10 of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles for both of their outcomes, like, yes, very successful, but there is something in, like, the immediate, maybe next 3 months or so, that it's gonna feel like an injustice for him. It's gonna feel, he's gonna have some doubt. There's gonna be somebody he's gonna have a conflict with, but ultimately, it's gonna work out well for him. Maybe he's even gonna, like, sue them or something, like, I don't know, but it's gonna work out well for him. 10 of Pentacles, so which is fulfillment when it comes to success. So I would say, Jada Kate, I agree with your assessment that both of them are on the road to success. It looks like the tarot T confirms it, so good for them. Okay, you guys, and I just realized we've been on for an hour and 17 minutes. Like, how does time fly this fast? Like, oh my God. But I need to go so that I can now film a members only Patreon/Patreon reading for tonight's full moon in Capricorn. But let's put a pin in the rest of these requests. I feel like you guys have so many good requests. So we will definitely do this again. We'll do this again very soon. And we'll get to the rest of the stories. Oh, I'm so sorry, you guys. Dominic is the sweetie. Oh, he's the sweetest. Oh my God, cute. Damian David is the singer with the actress Dove Cameron. Oh my God, yes. I do know who that is. Oh my gosh, they're such a cute couple. Adorable. Gunyar said there's crowd. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. You guys are catching each other up. Oh my God. Wasn't Youngblood engaged to Dove Cameron? What? No. Jenny. Oh my God. Could that be true? That's crazy. Oh, Heat Life says family sending you lots of love and light and wishing you all a good night. Need to call it a night. Thank you, Britt. Oh, love you, Heat Lifer. Sending you big, big hugs. Sweet dreams. Get some good rest. Talk to you soon. Okay. I love y'all so much, you guys. This was really fun. Go. It would be weird. Hope the dogs get adopted on your Instagram. Oh my God, Claire, you're so sweet. Thank you for saying that, Claire. Well, if you did see my Instagram, Hermione, there's this one dog that I was like really pushing for, obviously just want all of them to find their forever homes. You want to save all of them. And I still think we should all continue to try to do that. But every once in a while, there's like one dog that'll just like kind of get really into your heart. And there's a dog, Hermione, that like got just right in there for me. And I made like a reel for her, and she's on like my main Instagram feed for the TV show and for my personal. And I was just sharing her everywhere. She's a husky, of course. You'll know how I feel about huskies. And she actually, today was her deadline. It was so stressful, you guys, but she found a foster today. So she is safe, and I'm so happy. Oh my God. So yes, good news. So today was a really good day, a really good day. And thank you for saying that, Claire. Just keep sending them love. And I love y'all. Okay. Good night. Good night, night. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you guys so much for being here. Y'all are just the best. Thank you, Gunyar. Thank you, Penny D. Thank you, Beth. It was so good to see you. Claire. Have a good day, Claire. Sarah, if you're still in here, can't wait to chat with you soon. We got a lot to work on together. Abdul, thank you for being here. All your sweet compliments. Heat Lifer, Kay. I love y'all so much. Mwah. Babaloo, Scott, everybody. Okay, guys. I'll talk to you soon. And if you guys are members or patrons, keep an eye out because you're going to be getting a notification here within the hour. All right. Bye, guys. See you soon. Happy full moon.